What's going on YouTube? Now today, as you've probably seen by the title, ignore my funky headwear, we are showing you how. I say how. We're going to attempt to do the first semi-legit treadless how-to. You heard it here first. As you've probably seen it on, well, we haven't put the video out yet, but on my first drift day, in that thing, I actually did that. I got a brand new bumper, finally got a new bumper for the S15. I was like, yeah, dead excited to put it on. 8 o'clock the night before, Fiberglass and drift days. You can probably guess what's happened. About, don't know, 3 hours into drift day, absolutely mowed over a BMW bumper, smashed it to bits. So only had it on the car about 6 hours, but today we are going to show you how to fix it, and also going to do like a plate mold delete and things like that to make it a bit more smoother. So we'll show you how to do that as well. Should give you a bit of an insight of how to fix drift damage without cable ties. Might go well, might not go well, but we're gonna have a go. Treadless way of things, let me fuck it. So we're in the garage today. We've just cut out the little plate moulding. It started already?
No.
Flip it over, let's see. Let's show them then what we've snapped. First day problems. How many hours was this bumper on my car?
6.
6, not even 6, something like that. That snapped. This snapped. This ran into the bumper and all the tyre wall, but we won't talk about that. That smashed to bits.
Over here. Over here.
You're muffled. Take your mask off.
I look better with my mask on.
I like your face.
Yeah.
That
snapped there, and then we have a great big crack that
this
comes
also
across
snapped.
here. That was all cable tied together. There's a bit of damage there as well.
Yeah, but you know,
on the side. But
when you're at a track and your bumper's hanging off, you just whip the cable ties out.
Yeah.
But now we're actually going to fix it properly, aren't we? We'll say that.
I am.
Treadless way of let me fucking things. Now this did go here. But we thought since that's smashed and fucked, why don't we just do the smoothing where you get rid of this? Take it off.
Number plate delete. That's what it is. Number plate delete.
Yeah, come on, let's see.
Ta-da!
And then the plan is fiberglass all this back in so it's nice and smooth, and you've got rid of this. I'm going to fiberglass that in as well.
And repair all this, and the damage.
Show you how to repair.
Smash damage here where it hit the tyres and all up here.
We're just going to fix all drift damage.
Turn it over.
I'm going to show you how to do it, kind of.
Well, first of all, we've had to put it to the right shape and brace it so it doesn't move.
Yeah, when it's snapped, it proper caved in this side, so we've had to brace it.
So we've had to brace it to keep it in the right position for when we fiberglass it, so it's all... these aren't too bad because there's no breaks on these. These are just fractures. Fractured there.
That's because Chris has cut at the end of the crack. So I think that's kind of saved me out.
What, to drill the end of the crack is the best way to do it?
Oh yeah, well Chris knows what he's doing. Johnny Wells doesn't. So.
No, I'm not rising to the bait on that one.
Okay, me neither.
The first thing we'll do, I think, is patch over there.
Fiberglass patch.
And then we'll put a bigger, longer piece to about there to give it a bit more strength. Take that with, strengthen that up a bit. When that's all gone off, we can just clean the edges up and fill the outside. Might put a little tiny piece of fiberglass in the bottom just to pad the depth out a bit.
What are you going to need? This is like Blue Peter now. What are you going to need? If you want to go and fix your drift damage, you're going to need fast glass resin.
Harder.
You're going to need fiberglass mat. You can get different types, can't you?
Yeah, different grades.
What's the best one for drift bumpers and
as thick as possible, because you're going to smash it again.
So you're going to want matte, not like the thin shit that you can't see the fibres in.
Yeah.
And you're going to want
some hardener.
Some hardener.
And a big box of pop rivets to put it all together, and some bits of plastic window trim to strengthen it up.
I'd probably recommend getting them.
So I've cut a piece for there, and the idea is I'll put another longer piece over it like that, so it's double thickness there, single thickness there. And then if it's not really very flexy at all, might not need a plastic piece in there. But if it comes to something where it's really flexy, cut a little piece of this, put it on the top when that's gone off, and then glass over the top of that, and that will give it...
Fiberglass mat?
Yeah, put some fiberglass mat. When that's gone off, or when it's going off, cut a piece, say if that was really flexible, cut a piece about 2 inches either side, maybe 3 inches either side, put it on, glass over the top, and then that ridge will give it loads of torsional strength.
This is getting a bit in depth. I've said this, we normally just bog shit. Don't film me reading it.
No.
Why? Yeah, but you've got to know the ratio, otherwise
yeah, but I can't read.
You'll do a Crampton or a Chris, one of the two it was, where they put the wrong ratio.
No. Crampton put filler on his car without putting hardener in it first.
So it's like Play-Doh.
And then wondered, it's not going off. Why is it not going hard? Moron.
So you're on about ratios. What ratio's this?
It's 25 ml of resin to a P of hardener. You paint it on your fiberglass and push it into place. Roughly there. and then we just welly it with a load more.
How many layers of this do you put on?
I think those two will do it because it goes rock fucking hard this. And push it down so that all the little white bits then become almost clear. Like that there, because you know it's soaked all the way through then. If you've got white patches showing, then you know it's not all the way through, don't you? Try and pull it tight so it's straight. And then we just wait. Oh, it is! Ladies. Fucking hell! Better late than never!
Can you put this to normal person height, please?
That was on normal person. Look, 5
there
minutes.
we go.
5 minutes, he's wrecking the gaff.
Listen.
Need a bit more.
The person you've all come to see for the ride. How's it going? Put on this genuine aero, 100% not fiberglass.
Not fiberglass at all.
Down
No.
here.
100% real. So that's going back together apparently. I don't know what's being recorded because as Big John just said.
Part-time.
Yeah. Might have a new job.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Then what? Gigolo?
From where we left off, we have just finished off a couple of little bits because he wants to see us do the same thing 6 times. How long's it been now?
We had a cup of tea.
A couple of hours anyway.
No, it's not. We had a cup of tea, sit down and Natalie cramped him before he had to get off. So, under an
So
hour.
everything's gone off, this has gone off.
Yeah,
This is how strong it is, watch you break it now.
and if you look at it, it's actually stronger there than it is there.
So we're strengthening the bumper.
Yeah,
Effectively.
Effectively, yeah.
So in effect, now your fiberglassing is finished, isn't it? We've just got one more piece to put down here, spinning over.
And that bit to do there.
Yeah, and that big piece in the middle. What do you want to do once you've done that? Do you get some filler out and stuff?
When you've got all your fiberglass rock hard, you'll see it's slightly lower than where we've cut it out of. So what you then do is you sand that a bit flatter first, get rid of any runs of fiberglass like the bits of resin there, sand them off. Sand that off the sander, sand that nearly tight at the back, and then you use P38 filler, car body filler. Fill it in, score it slightly so it comes into both sides, and then it'll be fine. This one here, we can take it, we can drill out the pop rivets that we put in to hold the plate at the back to keep everything straight. Then we'll do the same here, we'll sand it all down, get the shape nice and neat,
Get these bits off.
get all the bits of tat off, and then we'll skim that and fill that as well. The little bit up there just needs a little bit of waft over with the sander and a bit of enough, but it's absolutely rock solid now. So what we've got to do,
the shape as well.
yeah, what we've got to do now is with this gap here. Well, I'll show you what we'll do.
The plan is to fill this, so that's basically not on the car and it looks smooth.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
So we're getting rid of the number plate holder and we're getting rid of the centre spar. That's going. So a bit
With
more,
this in,
a lot more air.
Should be a bit more stronger as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, a bit more directional for the air to the radiator, basically, and the intercooler. But what we're going to do, we're going to put a piece of duct tape over there, but with the sticky side facing in, as you would stick it on the outside, and then we're going to put a piece of plastic over the top and duct tape it on,
So you got something to fiberglass too.
so that you've got something to fiberglass too from the other side, and then that will end up like that, set back slightly, and then we can smooth and blend and fill all that as well. So it's coming together. It's 1,000 times stronger now than it was when we picked it up. Let's tip it over. Right, what we've done is we've made a sort of template for the fiberglass to run to, because if you don't put something flat on it, as you put it in, it'll just sag and deform. So what you want is something for the fiberglass to rest against. So what you do is you stick your matting inside the line. So you stick it into the gap where there is no fiberglass, in other words. If you stick it there, so it's just sticking to the tape. So you're sticking the fiberglass to the tape. Just fold it back on itself where it meets the top. That way you've got a second layer of fiberglass ready to go once you've glued the first layer. What you want to do is get rid of all the white bits so it sort of goes transparent, because the resin soaks into it and it just goes like a light pinky colour. That bit's all in, with a little bits of reinforcement embedded in it. We've just got to put a bit over that bottom one. You ain't good at mixing this Barbie pink. It's worrying really. It's worrying really.
So yeah, just done the last bit of fiberglass, and now, as you can see, the number plate deleted kind of in roughly. Yeah, it's the same concept for everything, like where you've got your crack. Same thing there. All the little bits. Like if you need a bit of bracing, put a bit of bracing. We could have used a nail cut down to there just to strengthen a bit, but a couple of pop rivets and a piece of plastic does the job. This one's gone quite hard, but you have to wait for this one to go off. So that is how to fix your drift damage. This is probably going to be part 1, because part 2 will show you like trimming down and then filling all these kind of bits in, basically like it was. And then part 3 we'll probably paint it and get it on the car and show you how to do that. So if you're new round here, subscribe, because we always do loads of shit. You've got food.
Food!
Video is now coming to a close because you've got food. What has everyone got to do? Come on, you're not
like
very good at this.
and subscribe.
Oh fucking hell, look at that, he's been listening.
I pay attention sometimes.
So yeah, as always,
Unlike you.
thanks for watching, and if you want to see the next one, just subscribe and we'll have it up soon. See you later.